On today's episode of the DeRaud-Messinger Show, we make our Texas high school football round 3 playoff picks. High school football fans, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. It's greatly appreciated. So to begin, Dylan, as always, we have a good slate of games with a banger to start. We got number 14, Euless Trinity, at number 17, Allen, in the 6A D1 group. Dylan, that's kind of unfair, I think. Why are we flipping coins at this level? Let's play some neutral games. But yet again, a coin flip, home and home. Eventually we'll come back to haunt the Eagles. But in this game, I do have Trinity, Dylan, running back Ollie Gordon, senior running back Ollie Gordon. The Oklahoma State commit has been running over teams quite literally. Their one loss is to an Austin Westlake team, which obviously is pretty dang good. The basic top team in the country, if you want to give the public schools the nod instead of the IMG Academy. But Allen, they have a lot of talent, but do they have the one guy that's going to carry their team when you need them to do that? I'm not sure. Quarterback Mike Hawkins has been good. Running back Jalen Jenkins has been strong as well, and they have a plethora of D1 talent. But in this one, I think Trinity is going to be able to win on the road.
Yeah, Devon, I have to agree with you. I'm going to be going with Euless Trinity. I also wanted to do some, back checking. If you look at the background of, coin flips, when one wins a coin flip, do they win the game? Who knows? There might be a hidden advantage at that point. Is Allen's luck going to run out because they won this coin flip, Devon? Are the gods of high school football going to strike them down because they have a home field advantage? But yeah, it doesn't seem fair. But Euless Trinity is one of those teams where I believe they can do this. Do have a star in Ollie Gordon. When you have a star in the playoffs, especially a running back, that's when it can really come in handy, and those teams tend to do better than others. Obviously, like you said, he ran straight through Permian last week, so going to be looking at him to do it again this week. They are a heavy play-action team when they do decide to throw the ball with Cade Bartholomew, if I'm pronouncing that right, but as well as an above-average defense that's only allowed more than 30 points, and that 30.7 that one time was against Westlake. So, obviously, they've proven themselves and they've done well this season. And with Allen, like you said, I don't think they have that same amount of talent, that guy that can carry them. They do have running back Jalen Jenkins and QB Mike Hawkins, but this is a team that's got busted open by Atascocita earlier in the season, so I'm not going Allen, Devon, sadly, like I used to. I'm going with Euless Trinity. With our next one, we got 6A D1, number 8 Spring versus number 4 Duncanville, Devon. Duncanville has been, I would say, nuts defensively. They've been lights out the past 5 weeks or so, and just an offense that's been blowing out teams. Devon, past 3 games, they haven't allowed more than 7 points. So it's going to be a tough one for Spring. They do have Utah State commit QB Bishop Davenport, which is, a great name. So if this game came down to who had the better name, I would be going with Spring in this one. But does he have the ability to make these special plays against a team like Duncanville? I don't know. That's why I'm going to be going with Duncanville.
Okay, I also have Duncanville in this one. As you said, Bishop Davenport for Spring has been a game changer. He's accumulated over 4,000 total yards of offense at the quarterback position, most of which obviously coming through the air. He has over 3,000 yards through the air, but he's just a dangerous player to watch for Duncanville. But as you said, that defense is murder's row. They got plenty of D1 talent on that unit. They got Amari Abar, Jordan Crook. Those are just 2 of the guys. And then on running back, I believe Malachi Medlock has been showing up lately. I believe he rushed for 4 touchdowns in last week's game. But overall, that offense has been the question mark for Duncanville, but they're starting to pick up their production, and they're looking good once again. So I got Duncanville in this one. Next game, we have 6A D1. Number 21, DeSoto versus number 6, Spring Westfield. I have Spring Westfield in this one. DeSoto, though, has looked scary as of late. Their offense and defense have both kind of, gotten out of bed finally after a little bit of a slumber. Playoffs against Harker Heights, they destroyed them. Against Rockwall, my apologies. I picked Rockwall, and DeSoto proved me wrong. Braden Locke, maybe the greatest passer of all time in the 6A class, just looked silly out there against the Eagles with such a great defense they have. And then at running back for DeSoto, they got, I believe, Chris Henley, I'm trying to find it. Christopher Henley Jr. Got to put some respect on his name. He also rushed for a good amount of touchdowns last week against Rockwall. But Spring Westfield, Dylan, number 6 team in the state for a reason. You got Cardell Williams, the senior quarterback. He's been looking strong. They have big wins this year over Spring, which we just mentioned in the last pick, and North Shore. So I still have Spring Westfield in this one.
Well, Devin, you know how much I talked up DeSoto last week, and it came through with that excellent pick, a Dylan pick, by the way, against Rockwell. Sorry, against Rockwell. Yes, and I was a Rockwell truther early year, and it hurt a lot. I had to battle some demons to pick DeSoto in that matchup. But Devin, like you talked about, that secondary is legit. Be looking for them to do a lot of damage to this Spring Westfield offense, and obviously Chris Henley. He's picking up steam right now with DeSoto, like you said, getting hot at the right time. But everyone's got to keep a calm head. Devin, when it comes to this, Spring Westfield's looked great. They beat teams like Spring and North Shore early in the season, and just they've been a great all-around team all year. And it's hard to bet against them, and that's why I'm putting the shades away, Devin, and I'm going with Spring Westfield this week.
All right, and now, Dylan, we hit the lightning round. We have a ton of games this week. We weren't kidding that they were coming up soon. The first game we have is 6A D1, number 24, Katie Tompkins versus number 7, North Shore. I have North Shore.
I have North Shore as well. The next game is 6A D1, number 20, Fort Bend Ridge versus number 10, Atascocita. Devin, I have Atascocita.
I have Atascocita as well. Next game we have 5A D2, number 5, South Oak Cliff versus number 1, Aledo. Upset alert, but I'm not going with the upset. I got Aledo.
I'm going with Aledo as well. You know I can't pick against them. Now, next one we got 4A D1, number 5, Argyle versus number 2, Stephenville. Devin, I've got Stephenville.
Wow, that's surprising you picked against your boys. I also have Stephenville. Next game we have 4A D1, number 9, Waco La Vega versus number 4, Melissa. I have Melissa.
I have Melissa as well. Next we got 4A D2, number 10, Van versus number 2, Gilmer. Devin, I have Gilmer.
I have Gilmer. The next game we have 4A D2, number 9, Wimberley versus number 7, Cuero. A matchup that already happened this season. Cuero won that one. I got Cuero in this one.
Devin, I have Wimberley. I don't think a team can lose twice to the same team in a season. All right, prove me wrong, Wimberley. Now, next we got 4A D2, number 6, Belleville versus number 4, West Orange Stark. Devin, I have West Orange Stark.
I also have West Orange Stark. The next game we have 4A D2, number 5, China Spring versus number 1, Carthage. You don't pick against Carthage.
Nope, you don't. So I'm going with Carthage as well. Next we got 3A D1, number 10, Malakoff versus number 4, West. Devin, I have West.
I have West too, an all-time road trip stop of a town, if you will. Next game we have 3A D1, number 6, Columbus versus number 5, Lorena. I have Lorena. I
have Lorena as well. Next we got 3A D2, number 8, Wascom versus number 7, Newton. Devin, I got Wascom.
I got Wascom as well, just so I could say it. Next game we have 2A D1, number 9, Coleman versus number 5, Howley. Or I have Howley.
Actually, I have Coleman. I have
Coleman. Okay.
And next one I got 2A D1, number 7, Beckville versus number 3, Timpson. Devin, I have Timpson.
I have Timpson as well. Next game we have 2A D2, number 4, Albany versus number 2, Munster. I have Munster.
I have Munster as well. The next one we got 1A D1, number 8, Westbrook versus number 7, Sterling City. Devin, I know it's lightning around, but real quick, Westbrook, I don't like y'all this year, all right? Y'all just keep ruining every of my picks, okay? I picked you all in the earlier of the year. You lose, and then you win when I pick against you. So I'm going with Sterling City purely out of spite.
And for my little rant, thank you, Westbrook, for winning last week and give me a one-up on Dylan. I also have Westbrook in this game, so please prove me right. The next game we have 1A D1, number 4, Water Valley versus number 1, May. You don't pick against the number 1 team. I got May.
I have May as well. The next one we got 1A D2, number 2, Klondike Bar versus number 6, and Devin, I have Klondike Bar.
I have Anton in this one. Next game we have 1A D2, number 9, Jayton versus number 1, Motley County. The rule of number 1's here. I got Motley County.
I have Motley County as well.
In which game are you looking forward to most in round 3? Let us know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.